Before I ever stepped foot in Dominican Republic, I thought I was prepared. I booked my flight, packed my bags, and figured I'd just wing it like every other trip. Let me tell you, this place is different. There are things I really wish someone told me before I got here. Things that could have saved me money, time, and a few awkward situations. Whether you're planning to chill at an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana, dive into local life in Santo Domingo, or explore hidden gems like Las Terrenas and Jarabacoa, these tips will help you avoid those mistakes I made. So let's jump right into things. I wish I knew this before coming to the Dominican Republic. Tip 1. Island time is real. Be patient. Life in the Dominican Republic can move incredibly slow and fast compared to what you've probably used to. Waiting 15-20 minutes for food is totally normal. You can be stuck in traffic, especially in Santo Domingo, for hours. I once waited in traffic in Santo Domingo for 45 minutes just to go 3 miles. It was not a fun experience, especially while being stuck on vacation. Don't get frustrated or assume bad service. It's just a different rhythm of life. Be respectful and treat others how you want to be treated. And speaking of blending in, this next tip might save you from sticking out like a sore thumb. Tip 2. Don't flash wealth, stay low-key. Wearing designer brands, flashy jewelry, or even taking on large wads of cash is not only unnecessary, it can make you a target. Most natives can tell who a foreigner is just by the way you dress and walk. So why stand out more? Just enjoy your time in the Dominican Republic. There's no need to be flashy. I saw a tourist once at the ATM counting stacks of money out in the open. Not a smart move. Some areas in the Dominican Republic are very safe, but if you wouldn't do that in your hometown, why would you do it here? Don't bring expensive gear or jewelry if you're not willing to lose it. Keep it simple. Now, when you're staying in an Airbnb or hotel, this next tip is crucial for avoiding an upset stomach or worse. Tip 3. Don't drink the tap water. Tap water here isn't safe for drinking, brushing your teeth, or consumption. I brushed my teeth with tap water once. Over the next few days, I had swollen gums and bowel issues. I always use bottled water or filtered water, even for rinsing. Usually after I get my bag situated, I go straight to the grocery store and purchase water bottles to brush my teeth and have drinking water. Now that we've hydrated properly, let's talk money. Tip 4. Change your cash and bring a non-foreign transaction fee credit card. You can exchange your currency at your local bank or bring some cash and exchange it when you land at the airport. Some places take US dollar, but most use Dominican pesos. Make sure to use a credit card with no foreign transaction fees. You don't want to arrive home to 2% charges on every purchase. Be careful with American Express and Discover cards. Many places don't accept them. Having a Visa or MasterCard is a must. Make sure to have small bills in pesos, so you can leave tips and purchase items from street vendors. Don't rely on cards. Many places either don't take them or charge high fees, so make sure you have some cash on you. Up next, how to get around without getting ripped off. Tip 5. Ubers work, but be smart. Ubers exist in cities like Santo Domingo and Santiago, but drivers often ask for cash instead of using the app, especially in Sosua and Punta Cana. Download other apps like InDrive and always look at the license plates. I ordered an Uber from the airport in Punta Cana and immediately got this message: for me to take you to that location, it will be an extra 2,000 pesos. How do you avoid this? You really can't. The best way is to schedule a driver, get a taxi, or just pay the extra fee. Also, never pay before the ride starts, and always verify the license plate and the driver's names. And once you're out and about, this next tip might save your wardrobe. Tip 6. Dress codes are a real thing. Some restaurants or clubs may require nice attire. They won't allow you in if you're coming straight from the beach in swimwear. Just be mindful of that before picking certain restaurants, especially in Boca Chica or Punta Cana. I got turned away once from a nice restaurant for wearing sandals. Even though I was staying at a resort, you can't make this up. Pack one nice outfit just in case you want to go somewhere upscale. Now, let's shift from the nightlife to nature, because the next mistake could leave you stuck on a resort. Tip 7. Don't stay trapped at the resort. There's so much more to the Dominican Republic than swim-up bars and buffets. Visiting the Zona Colonial or taking a day trip to Samana gave me a whole new view of the country. There are many amazing places to visit in the Dominican Republic. Don't be afraid to step outside. Don't be afraid to explore, but always go with a guide or reputable tour company. Exploring is great, but only if you're staying safe. Tip 8. Be smart about safety. The Dominican Republic is generally safe, but like any country, it depends where you go and how you carry yourself. Stick to well-lit areas, especially in the cities, and don't walk around drunk or distracted. Don't go swimming on the beach late at night, and avoid being out super late, especially in unfamiliar areas. Don't assume everywhere is safe just because it's near your hotel. Now, let's talk tech, because your phone might not work the way you think it will. Tip 9. Use WhatsApp. It's the standard. Everything from making dinner reservations to contacting drivers is done through WhatsApp. Contact your cell phone provider about an international plan or get a local SIM card from Claro at the airport. You can also use eSIM apps like Airlo. My Airbnb host didn't respond through the Airbnb app, but he responded through WhatsApp, so make sure you guys have that downloaded. Don't wait until you land to download the app and figure out how to use it. Download it beforehand. All right, we've covered communication, but what if something goes wrong? Tip 10. Travel insurance is a must. Medical costs can add up quickly if you get hurt or sick while abroad, especially at resorts. A fellow traveler needed stitches after a scooter accident and paid hundreds out of pocket in Punta Cana. Don't skip insurance to save a few bucks. It's not worth it. If there's a medical emergency and you need to return to the States or to your home country, you'll be thankful you had it. So now you're basically ready for the Dominican Republic. But here's how to level up your travel game even more. Tip 11. Budget for extra fees. You might think you've covered all your travel costs, but hidden fees add up fast in the Dominican Republic. Some hotels charge a resort fee at check-in, and tour companies might ask for cash-only tips not included in the online price. Don't just budget for flights and lodging. Add 10 to 15% for unexpected fees so you're not stressed mid-trip. And speaking of budgeting, let's talk about how to make your money stretch while here in Dominican Republic. Tip 12. Use local transportation or learn the rules. If you're trying to use public transportation like the motos or the shared card rides or taxis, it can save you serious cash, but they're not for everyone. I once hopped in what I thought was a private cab, turned out to be a shared ride, and we picked up 3 more people before reaching my stop. Don't assume you're riding solo. Ask first and always negotiate the price before the ride starts. Now, if you're trying to get around the island, you can also use Caribbean Tours, which can take you to any major city inside the Dominican Republic. So if you want to go from Santo Domingo to Puerto Plata or Puerto Plata to Santiago or Punta Cana back, you can use the Caribbean Tours for that. And it is affordable and cheaper than hiring a taxi or Uber driver, which can cost you a range up to $150 and $300. Now let's get into something that could literally ruin your trip if you're not careful. Tip 13. Protect yourself from mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are more than just annoying here. They can carry illnesses like dengue. I got bit up on a night walk near the beach and had to stay in bed for 2 days with chills and headaches. So make sure to be careful. Don't just pack sunscreen, pack bug spray, wear long sleeves in the evenings, and make sure your windows have screens. Also, if you could, make sure you get vaccinated for certain diseases before you come. Now that your body's protected, let's talk about your data. Tip 14. Don't rely on hotel Wi-Fi. Hotel Wi-Fi in the Dominican Republic can be slow, unreliable, or only available in the lobby. I tried to take a Zoom call from my Airbnb and the internet completely cut out for 20 minutes. Get a local SIM card or use an eSIM like Airlo to ensure a stable connection if you need to work or stay in touch. Now, one last thing before you fly out. Tip 15. Don't overpack. You don't need to bring your whole closet. There are laundry cleaner services and they're pretty affordable here in the Dominican Republic. I brought 12 outfits with me the last trip and ended up wearing the same 3 things over and over again. I found a laundry area that washed and folded everything for about $5. Don't pack like you're moving here. Pack smart and wash while you go. If you found these tips helpful, do me a favor. Like this video, drop a comment, and if you're curious about how TSA's new rules could delay your next flight, check out my video on the top 10 airport mistakes to avoid in 2025. Linked right here below. My name is Cam Morris. You all be safe on your adventure.